is nuclear. And again, it's just simple math. It produces energy 24/7, whether the wind is blowing, whether the sun is shining, and it produces more than electricity. About 20% of global primary energy is delivered via the electricity grid. It's very important. That's 20% of primary energy. The biggest and most important use of energy is manufacturing. And the biggest source of energy needed for manufacturing, high temperature process heat. Without that, you can't build an electricity grid. You can't build a car, a building, or anything. You gotta supply high temperature process heat to be relevant in global energy. Nuclear can provide heat as well as electricity, and it can do it all the time. The economics are a challenge right now. It's expensive, but that's an addition. But 50 years ago, when we got 85% of our energy from hydrocarbons, what was the biggest piece of the other 15%? Wood. The same thing that powered the world throughout all of human history. What is the biggest piece of that 15% today that doesn't come from hydrocarbons? Wood. Wood. Its percent shrunk. It's still the biggest member of that other 15%. And the second biggest is nuclear. We don't talk about wood. We don't talk about nuclear very much. We scorn oil and gas and coal as somehow like going away. We've transitioned. Like, let's just be honest and realistic and do the math. Yes, we spend more money every year on so-called low-carbon sources of energy than we do on hydrocarbons. But how does that sound? For 6 or 7 years, we spend more money in that sector, and it isn't even growing its market share. Its biggest impact is to raise prices and to grow government budget deficits to subsidize that. Like, I'm all for new energy technologies. I'm passionate about fusion. I'm passionate about fission. I'm passionate about next generation geothermal. Heck, if we could magically figure out how to store energy in large quantities for free, solar would grow. Solar will continue to grow, I believe, even without the subsidies. But let's just do the math. There's only one reason we produce energy, and that's to better people's lives. So how does that help our global energy system, and what does the math say? And let's dictate capital by that, instead of by politics and by some just crazy misunderstanding of climate change.
So Chris, let's build.